Okay, so picking up where we left off in Midnight Suns, it's been a few days for me, so I'm not entirely sure where that is. Uh, Given that I have to talk to Banner, I'm guessing we just got the Hulk back, and I don't think I've done anything since. Um, yeah, I was just going to plow on and get missions done to get better skills for him and stuff, but the game wants me to do story things. I need to talk to Eddie apparently, and we have a friendship level up with Scarlet Witch. So let's start with Eddie.
Swing helps clear the cobwebs. You should try it.
With with what web shooters or innate ability to replicate them?
Hey,
Anyway.
Hunter. I want to thank you for giving me such a long leash while I investigated this new breed of vampires.
I could not have stopped you if I tried.
Maybe you're right. But about that, I'm actually putting a pause on the investigation.
Excellent. Why?
Really? You were so excited.
Yeah, it probably seemed that way. Look, I know I have a talent for finding compelling stories that others too often overlook. But deep down, I often feel like I have no idea what I'm doing.
You are not alone in that.
I appreciate that, Hunter. Fact remains that I rarely know which story I'm chasing until I've spent days, sometimes weeks, running after it. And even then, sometimes there is no story. I should have listened to you earlier and saved a lot of time. Now, I need a break. I'm now 100% focused on defeating Lilith. Dracula's new breed mystery can wait.
If you insist.
Is it a bad time to ask you to proof my new book? Toothless. How I Exposed Dracula's Vampire Conspiracy.
Sure. Is Toothless a reference to your mouth after I punch you for stealing my story?
Hey, I lived it too.
Relax, Eddie. I was only joking.
So was I. Unless you weren't.
Somehow I think that was the symbiote talking. Let's do this before we talk to Banner.
What are you doing out here, Wanda?
Was feeling nostalgic and wanted to visit some old haunts. This is where it all started, you know. Where Agatha decided to take me under her wing and teach me all the magic tricks I wasn't supposed to know.
I had a similar experience.
You did?
Yes. This is where Agatha showed me how to use the word of power.
When did she do that?
When her spirit first made herself known to me.
Makes sense. She always believed in you, you know. Talked about you all the time. There was a lot of pressure to live up to your legend.
Wanda, what was Agatha teaching you exactly?
I'm not so sure you want to know, or I want to tell you.
Tell me anyway.
Okay, but you can't freak out.
Watch me.
I cannot make that promise until after you tell me. Then I will respond to the information with the appropriate reaction.
Fair enough. Okay, here it goes. Agatha thought I could prevent the Midnight Sun. Prevent the prophecy.
She said that?
I think she was training me to be you.
Wait. Do you mean to say she was training you to be the hunter? To be me?
That is literally what she just said.
Basically, yes.
You know, I think you would make a fine hunter.
Oh, come on. No one here can do what you do.
Except for you, maybe.
Well, luckily for us all, we don't have to find out. My girl Nico resurrected you, so it's not all left to me to screw up. And believe me, Hunter, I would have screwed it up. I haven't even been able to trust myself enough to go back to the library and continue my studies. Even knowing Agatha forgives me.
I mean, you knocked Hulk into a mountain. I think you can do pretty good stuff.
How do you know I will not also fail?
Let's just say I have a good premonition about you.
Let me help you work through your fears and become more comfortable standing in your power.
You would do that for me?
When I am done with you, Wanda, your knowledge of the arcane will surpass even Dr. Spooky himself.
All right, deal. Just don't say I didn't warn you.
No promises.
It's green.
And I thought the smog in LA was bad.
Yeah, I don't think we should be breathing this air.
It's gamma radiation. It's fine to breathe, as far as I know.
Except in the real world,
Yes,
where
but it
gamma's the
gives
worst.
Sky quite a beautiful tinge of color, doesn't it?
Like the sky before a storm.
Anyone want to
Thanks
tell
for that.
me what I'm looking at?
The storm is almost here.
And so is the midnight sun.
The prophecy is almost complete.
Cthon is making his way into our dimension.
Not if I have anything to do with it.
Little rays of sunshine,
Let's go
all of you,
inside.
aren't
We
you?
have work to do.
Didn't expect that to turn out to be a tongue twister, but anyway. Also, wasn't the sky already green? I mean, not here, but wasn't the sky already green in, like, New York and stuff?
Hunter, we should, I should speak with you about what you did to me.
Is that
For
an
you?
accusation?
Of course not. I am grateful, of course. It has been so long since I've thought for myself. I was so focused on understanding what was happening with the Hulk. That obsession was how I stumbled onto her. And by then it was too late. I always thought myself capable of, well, doesn't even matter. I made a choice, and the world paid for it. The Hulk is not to blame for once. All this destruction was the work of Bruce Banner.
Bruce, Lilith's influence is supernatural. You cannot fault yourself for succumbing.
No, I will not be absolved of this. I sought her out, not the other way around.
Did you know what you were seeking?
Well, no. But the result was the same. I can still sense her, you know. Even though you freed me from her influence, she still resides in my head.
How? I remove the stain of Lilith's corruption.
My irradiation keeps me attuned to her thoughts and feelings. Not all of them, but enough. At this moment, her excitement grows as the prophecy nears its end.
Does the link go both ways? Does your presence threaten the Abbey?
The Abbey is open to her, Hunter. She can breach it whenever she desires.
It cannot be possible.
When Wanda chased you and the others through Limbo, she pierced the Abbey's barrier. That was all Lilith needed to enter.
If she has known that long, why not attack the Abbey directly?
Haven't you figured it out? She doesn't want to win.
Explain your theory.
I already told you I can, pardon the simplified expression, read her mind. This isn't theory. These are her thoughts. Whatever her plans entail, they involve more than just killing the lot of you. Of us.
Dr. Banner.
Please, call me Bruce.
Thanks, Bruce.
Thank you, Hunter. It took me far too long to find my place. I'm glad it was here.
Hunter, we need to talk in the Forge immediately.
I just want to go on missions with the Hulk. I just want to hit things. Can I do that? Or also, you in the background of ruining that scene. Anyway. Also, I don't remember the specifics of how this ends, but yeah, I'm starting to remember things based on that
Glowing this way
conversation.
when you walked in here?
Yes, It's like something flipped it on. As if it's preparing for the midnight sun.
I think that's precisely what it's doing.
It knows its owner is coming back to pick it up, and it wants to look good.
Yes, that's an excellent way to put it.
I know a thing or two about magic artifacts, especially if they're swords.
More of a
So I've
dagger.
observed. Perhaps when we take a breather, you can explain to me exactly how your portal spell works. It appears to be quite effective.
You want to talk shop? You got it. But watch yourself. I might end up becoming the Sorcerer Supreme one of these days.
I don't feel threatened. In fact, nothing would make me happier.
It's almost like the dagger's
Hunter,
attuned to
we
Cthon
don't
in
have
some
a
way.
lot of time.
It's getting excited.
Our time has almost run out, Hunter. If we're ever going to find out what this God Killer can do, Tony and I need to start researching it now.
Okay.
I know you and Tony will be able to find something helpful. Because the alternative...
Is too grim to consider.
All right. Then let us find out what this God Killer is all about.
Excellent. You know what to do at the anvil. Please get us started, Hunter.
Remind me again why you haven't digitized this stuff already? This is going to take way longer than it has to. Alright, let's get started, Dr. Spooky.
Does he always complain?
Ooh, new coil. Let's get to work. Dang, Hunter, where did you find this?
At the end of the last mission?
This is some of my best work.
Not keeping either of
I'm
those,
here
obviously.
if you need me.
Oh.
When you and I last
Sorry about that.
stood here, we felt the transmigration of life essences leaving via the conduit that lies within the Abbey.
I recall. You referred to the Abbey as a waypoint.
Indeed, it is a place of respite, where weary souls may join together and reforge themselves anew, before the next step in their journey.
The magic of the Abbey lies in those who gather here, does it not?
That is a marvelous observation, Hunter. I had not considered this to be true, but then again, as I have learned, not all insight is mine to possess.
We will only fail if we try to stop the prophecy alone.
With such uncertainty ahead, whether we succeed or fail, I am glad to have met you, Hunter. Our destinies may not be as set in stone as we sometimes believe. Tell me, what do you believe is your fate?
Let's go with this one.
My destiny is to destroy the Darkhold. It cannot be unwritten. It is not a good read, as Robbie would say, so I must remove it from this world.
I hoped we might avoid that scenario, but yes, I believe you are correct. Like all great grimoires, it contains powerful knowledge. And that is neither inherently good or wicked. But it is far too dangerous to exist in this world. Your uncertainties echoed my own, but allow me to help you as you helped restore my faith in myself. If a Sorcerer Supreme can fail at his duty and awaken to find new purpose, then perhaps the Darkhold, Cthon, Lilith are but veils that must be lifted from our eyes. Our destiny is never written by others who exist in this world, only by ourselves. I sense, perhaps, that the auspicious transmigration of life essences was a sign that our destinies may yet still change. Whatever comes for us, know that I stand by your side, no matter what.
I mean, the destiny thing is nice, but the hunter is literally the subject of a prophecy, so it's only the outcome he can influence. Everything else kind of has to get him to that point. May as well do Strange's mission. Give me a second. And then I'm just going to pause while the loading screen happens. Okie dokie, let's see what we're dealing with. Well, I want that. Or that. Okay. 10, 15. This is looking fairly self-explanatory. This gets us those two back. Sod. Excuse me. Well, I went wrong somewhere. Okay. So this worked. Still does. Okay. Then this worked just fine. So now that worked. I see no reason to hold off playing that. I played this immediately as a what if. Nope, that one. So now. Yeah, so these have 5 more damage than they did last time. So 27 on the guy who has 27 health. Because I missed by 17 damage. And this will give me basically 20 more damage than I had last time. So I'm 3 over. Instead of 17 under. Basically, it was a really stupid mistake. And I shouldn't have made it. Well, 7 suns makes sense now. Alrighty. So I guess I'm going to go run around the abbey, try and find the different variations of his outfit. Which means I get to open chests. Alrighty. I finished opening chests that won't cost me keys to do so. Slightly delayed by the fact that I also got Wolverine's outfit
The
and
slumbering
Hulk
giant
unlocked.
beneath the darkest of holes.
Does Slumbering Giant refer to Banner, Cathan, Wanda, or D, all of the above?
Option E, for other. What? After your third or so apocalypse, you never know what's going to come out of left field at the last second.
Either way, hell's coming.
Hells are always coming, Blade. There's no just one hell anymore.
I gotta go check
Lovely.
in on Aunt May and MJ. And maybe the rest of the neighborhood. I don't know, Queens?
No, Spider-Man. The more hell we keep focused on us, the less hell there is everywhere else.
We're holding Lilith's attention to keep others out of harm's way. We can't split up now.
Okay, everyone just said different things to me, and I'm not sure which one to respond to.
How about we change topics to this? I think it's safe to say that maybe we got this is a safe thing to say.
That was a long walk with a lot of caveats.
Bravo for that, Nugget, Ghost Rider.
Pete, how many times I gotta tell you? Do not sit on the hell ride.
Way to change topics. Does that count as catching up with Robbie, or do I need to actually go talk to him? Ooh, you talk to everybody. Oh.
You look cool, calm and collected, considering the circumstances.
Keeping a cool head is kind of my thing, but you know that. I'm telling you, Hunter, I don't know what's coming next, but I do know when the shit hits the fan with Cathan, there's no other place I'd rather be than parked right here with my friends.
I have to.
Carol is lucky to have you in her life.
More like I'm lucky to have her. Thing that sucks about love is that it just gives you something to lose. That's why we gotta make the most of the good times while we can.
Love
Because
the
when the
optimism.
shit gets unreal, we might not have any time left.
Yep. Sure.
Both you and Blade seem rather unfazed about the imminent invasion of this dimension by a homicidal elder god.
Oh, this is not the worst Armageddon scenario I've lived through.
Just how many have you been through, Carol?
You mean the end of this world, or are we talking other planets too?
All of the above.
Let's put it this way. I lived through a time literally called the Age of Apocalypse.
That sounds rather stressful.
It was, but there comes a point in every cataclysmic event when you just have to let go and, I don't know, roll with it. All you have to do is be ready to fight for what you care about when the time comes.
So I'm taking it you'll be fighting for your cat Chewie?
Hunter, you remembered my fur baby's name.
How could I forget?
Chewie's my only on-planet family. So yeah, call me a crazy cat lady, but I am not going to let some hangry elder god eat my cat, or your dog. Not on my watch.
We must all draw a line in the sand somewhere.
Pet eating is definitely mine. I guess what I'm trying to say is, don't worry about what you can't control. You'll face Lilith soon enough.
What should I do between now and then?
How you spend your possibly last moments on this version of Earth is your choice. I, for one, have always been curious about what's really under the hood of Robbie's ride, and tonight, I'm determined to find out.
I'm going to choose to take that literally. Also, this version of Earth, do you have an escape plan involving another version of Earth? Because I want in.
The best way for me to help Aunt May, MJ, everyone back home is to be here. But being here, I just wish I was back with them. They worry about me. But the only way to ensure nobody gets hurt is to throw myself at the big, scary, Lilith-shaped problem.
I had a cat I loved back in the 1700s. Never saw Duchess again, but I hope she lived a happy life.
But that's why we do it, huh? If we can fix the Lilith-shaped problem, we know it's so they're gonna be okay. You know, it feels like I'm constantly learning this lesson.
It is not easy, Peter. With or without a mask,
Feels like
people
you should
worry
have to
about
learn
us.
it once.
We worry about them.
Sounds about right. I just wish I could warn them, you know? Something.
Also, I did not expect that dialogue option to choose to talk about a pet cat.
I'm not even sure demonic horde is the appropriate term. I gotta ask Nico for a refresher on occult terminology.
How do you feel about taking down an elder god?
Can't run from the devil, as my abuelita would say. So better grab it by the horns and, well, the next part isn't safe for work. Mi abuelita is a real spark plug.
And are you prepared for the less desirable scenario where we do not make it?
Nope, I'm in complete denial. It's gonna go like this. Save the world, go home, give my brother a big hug, throw a barbecue for the neighborhood.
At least it's a plan. Also, wasn't Grab the Devil by the Horns Sum 41? Was that the album or a song on it? The rest of the sentence then was the next track. I think it was a song, actually, yeah. Or track, anyway.
We plan, but gods laugh. Do you not want to say goodbye to your loved ones, just in case?
Can't just do that over the phone. And I'll say my goodbyes to the Sons at the absolute last minute. Last minute Robbie, they used to call me. The panic and fear keeps me real.
And how are you passing the time until our big moment?
I tuned the Hell Ride for the 4th time. I read the last page of all my comics just in case. And, you know, trying to be chill before my head catches fire. Maybe I should do a 5th tune-up. The 5th time's the charm.
I don't think so. Okay. Let's see what else I can get done today.
Saying the green skies are just a normal atmospheric event?
This is not an Avengers-level threat.
I don't remember being consulted on that decision. Do you, Steve? After this, I am so done with clandestine quasi-government organizations.
Cover up or not, we have to present a united front and follow Fury's play.
Yeah, hard pass. We gotta tell the world the truth, or we lose the trust of anyone with a camera or access to social media, which, last I checked, is the population of Earth.
Woof. Nobody cares about the truth. Nobody believes a primordial god is about to wake up and devour the universe.
We believe it.
Because you've seen it, Rogers. But I remember calling the Avengers hotline with the same story and getting nowhere. Everyone laughed at me. Well, not everyone. I still haven't heard back from Cloak and Dagger. This is no time to quibble over PR statements and cover-ups.
Nico's right. We can contradict S.H.I.E.L.D. and tell the truth, but most people aren't going to buy it.
Save the damage control spin for after we banish Chthon. If we banish Chthon.
That camera angle was a choice. Also, that scene kind of snuck up on me, so I'm really hoping I managed to record the start of it.
I'm at a loss, Wanda. Hydra is everywhere right now. People are dying at their hands. Yet Lilith is about to unleash Chthon. I honestly don't know what to do. Do we let innocent people die while we make a move against Lilith? Or try to save as many people as possible before we confront her?
You're asking me for advice?
I am. You were close to Lilith. You can help guide me towards the right decision.
Help as many people as you can.
But don't you think she's using them as a decoy while she completes the prophecy?
The opposite, actually. Now that the Midnight Sun is here, Lilith is counting on us confronting her right away. But the thing is, she needs us to confront her to make the prophecy come true. So, we have time to save as many people as possible. And that's exactly what we should do.
Then that's what we will do. Thank you, Wanda.
Anytime, Sarah.
And conveniently, that will let me grind up everyone's friendship levels so that I can have everyone's Midnight Sun outfit unlocked before we do the last mission.
There you are. So, the Midnight Sun has arrived. Despite our best efforts, threatening to end the lives of millions.
And Chthon is threatening to consume the whole planet, ending even more.
Yes, I know. But as Wanda so compassionately pointed out, there are people in desperate need of help out there. Our help. It's my strong opinion we should save as many souls as possible before confronting Lilith.
Yeah.
I agree. Life is too precious. We must save everyone we can.
I thought you'd agree.
Hydra's everywhere. Where should I go first?
That's up to you. But I do want you to bring Banner. He needs to get back out there, get some wins, before our final showdown with Lilith.
Unlock some higher tier abilities. I get it.
He has already been through so much of recent. Are you certain he is ready?
He will never be ready if he doesn't get back out there. I will leave the final decision to you, but you know my opinion. Oh, and Hunter, happy hunting. Don't just stand there. There are lives out there that need saving.
Okay, that does seem to be everyone who wants to have a conversation with me today. So I'm going to do some general missions and get back to you if something story related happens. Until then, good luck. Alrighty, just finished a general mission, and we have to check on Caretaker and Agatha. I'm guessing library? Not library. Oh, they're outside. Okay. Oh.
Anyone down for a last movie before the end of the world?
Yes. Let me log into Piotr's WatchMax Plus account.
We did this at Xavier's once. That ride of the Valkyries stuck in my head for a week. It was fine till the Sentinels attacked. Then, it was cool.
Why do all the talking kitten cartoons have 5 hearts?
Oh, Piotr, you big softy.
Okay, the movie we're watching tonight is none other than Summer Camp Tango.
Me and Maria rehearsed every move in this film.
Yeah, my cousins forced me to watch it every summer, so I'm very much into this idea.
If you had to be forced to watch it, how good of a movie was it?
I have some words to contribute.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna go talk to Caretaker and Agatha first. Alright. Should probably grab those mushrooms on the way back in. Just in case.
I haven't seen you out here in years, Sarah.
This particular piece of ground is scarred for me with memories I rather forget.
She was out here like a week ago.
Then why retread old traumas? To remind me that we can do this. That it can be done. My sister can be slain. This is where it happened the first time, when Hunter gave their life to take hers. And saved the world. Why couldn't she just stay dead?
It's time to face her again. Are you ready for that?
Seems everyone here is. As ready as they can be, anyway.
Yes, but are you ready to lose a sister, and possibly a child a second time?
No one is ever ready for that. But my personal pain and losses are nothing in the scheme of things.
Well, they are something to me.
Just having that conversation like the hunter's not standing 2 feet in front of you.
You recognize this place, don't you, Hunter?
Yeah, I've walked through it enough times.
This is where I killed...
Your mother.
Yes.
And gave up your own life to do it. You made so many sacrifices to put Lilith to rest then. I'm just sorry you have to go through it all again.
These conversations are slightly undercut by the fact that I will not be doing the last mission for a little while now.
I do not mind sacrificing myself for others.
I know. That's what makes you so special.
Besides, if I do die this time around, I know you will be waiting for me on the other side.
No, she won't. She's hanging out here.
If it comes down to that. But I don't think it will.
Why would it be any different this time?
Because everything is different now. You won't be facing Lilith alone this time. You have friends who will fight by your side.
I did not have friends in my last life.
I'm glad you got to live again to make them. The friends you made here won't let you die this time.
You cannot assure that.
No, not for sure. But I like your chances. You should speak to Sarah while you're here. She loves you like her own child, you know. We both do.
So, the previous version of the Midnight Suns, there were 4 of them. You got along well enough to make statues of them, but you didn't consider them friends?
Hunter, what are you doing
That's
out
weird.
here? I see you've spoken to Agatha.
I have.
I couldn't help but overhear some of your conversation.
Well, you were
She's right, you
within
know.
arm's reach.
Things are different this time. I won't make the same mistake I did last time by sending you into battle against my sister alone. I tried my best to prepare you then. But now I understand how I failed you. I isolated you, trained you to become what I wanted you to be. And I lost you because of it.
You did what you thought was right. What you thought I needed to do to survive.
But you didn't. You didn't survive. You died alone. All because I made you believe you were no more than a weapon. But you're more than that. More than the hunter. You're the only child I had. Ever will have. Just promise me. I won't lose you again.
Alive, dead, slaying a renegade dragoon. I am not going anywhere. I will haunt you for the rest of your years. You will not be able to get rid of me.
Oh, Hunter. How I love you.
And I you.
God, I don't think I've been this emotional in years. Well, I ought to let you get back to your night. There's an abbey full of people who are waiting for you. Best to get to them before it gets too late.
Good night, Sarah.
I'll see you in the morning.
Okay. Just gonna head back in after I grab some of these ingredients. See what else is happening.
Look like you're dragging a bit. Want another can of Star?
The God Killer has been displaying some strange behavior.
A dagger shouldn't really be behaving
besides
in
the
any way.
glowing.
Yes, besides the glowing. This concerns you directly, I think.
Oh.
I've noticed whenever you're in its presence, the artifact begins to almost pulsate, like it comes alive for you. What do you make of that?
It's deeply disturbing, frankly.
If the God Killer is responding to me, then maybe I am meant to wield it in battle. Maybe I was always meant to wield it.
Perhaps this is another part of the prophecy. If so, then I hope it's the part that means good things for us. Because the rest of the prophecy is not exactly promising.
Is it still safe for me to pick up?
I suspect you're the only one of us who can. I don't think the God Killer wants anyone else touching it.
I will just pray that is a good thing.
Kind of all you can do, really.
Been one hell of a wild ride, hasn't it, Hunter?
It is about to get wilder.
You know, when I graduated MIT summa cum laude, I knew I was destined to found a billion-dollar tech empire. But if you told me I would one day trade in my state-of-the-art Avengers lab for a demon-powered forge and a haunted abbey, and my Nobel Prize-winning staff of scientists for Dr. Spooky and the Jolly Green Giant, I'd have told you I didn't believe in fairy tales.
That was a convoluted statement.
How is the Babylonian fire demon who powers this forge? What is their name again?
Babs, and don't you forget it. They don't like it when you get their name wrong.
I see. So, how is Babs?
Actually surprisingly helpful for an evil entity that keeps whispering, "Kill them all," in my ear over and over again.
Tony, should I be worried?
I'll just keep your door locked at night and you'll be fine. Gotcha! I've been waiting for that a long time.
Uh-huh. Also, like a wooden door's gonna stop you.
Oh, so you think you are a prankster now?
Oh, I'm a pro at pranks. Just ask Strange.
I think those pranks are why he wants to kill you half the time.
If you ignore the sense of demonic gloom lurking in the flames, it's almost like we're back in the workshop at Avengers Tower. Almost.
You seem quite occupied here.
It's good. It's really good, actually. If I can keep myself busy enough, I think I can keep the darkness at bay.
Do not be afraid to rely on your friends. They can support you when you feel uneasy.
I'm doing exactly that. In this forge, with the scientific instruments laid out before me, it feels safe. I hope I can hold on to that for as long as I can. It turns out all I needed was to get my hands on a decent set of mass spectrometers. And to be reunited with those two. I miss them. I don't want them to hear. Their egos are big enough already.
I will leave you to finish whatever it is you are working on here.
They're kind of within spitting distance there, Doc. I think they heard you. Right. Anything else we... Oh, yeah. We need to talk to Nico yet.
Ready to fight some crime?
Hunter, want to watch a bad 80s movie with us before we face a hungering elder god?
Entertainment on the eve of battle? Yes.
I mean, I don't.
Yay, for fun!
But for the
Ileana
sake of
keeps
the story.
Limbo fully stocked, so refreshments are a portal away. Just ask. Quiet, quiet. Here we go.
Clint and Natasha always referenced the slobs against the snobs. Never understood what it meant.
Until recently, it could have been the Midnight Suns against the Avengers.
That makes Tony the snob.
And Nico is definitely the slob.
I'll own it.
Do not apply logic to a crappy 80s movie.
Hey, I didn't say anything about the shape-shifting aliens plan to judge the dance contest.
I have
I just want to know how the
thoughts.
slobs plan to push that much chili through the sprinkler system.
With enough pressure, you can push Chili through anything. Don't ask me how I know that.
But now I must.
Ugh, of course the head counselor is a Russian spy.
Yup, it's an 80s movie.
How much did Soviet Russia care about teen hijinks?
More than you think.
Okay, elaborate.
Now that's a dance contest.
Okay, I see the appeal.
Ah, it's magical.
Magic is the one thing this movie didn't have.
But you liked it anyway because it is heartwarming pablum.
Maybe.
But all the terrible screenshots were clearly of a Western. I'm gonna pet the dog. That's the only thing that makes sense.
You're the best girl. You know that, right?
Okay. Are there any outfits we haven't gotten yet? No. Good. Well, then I think we can call this one here. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.